Welcome to the world of Jones Knows. Today I'm starting a glue joint wood floor installation, but before we can lay any wood, we have to level an uneven subfloor. Today on Jones Knows.
It's so beautiful, you and me, we meant to be.
Hi, if you're new to the channel, my name is Tim. This is little Cammy sitting in for Max, who's taking a bath tonight. He has the night off, and as usual, helping me in the videos are my sons Tristan and Hunter. So today we're working out in the boondocks, I call it, and we're starting a glue joint wood floor installation. Not a glue down, glue joint. This is a great alternative when you have a wood floor and you don't want to spend the money on the glue or go through all the labor of gluing it down. This allows you to put a padding under it and float it just like you would with a laminate and a vinyl floor. But before we lay any wood, we have to level a subfloor, and I'm going to show you how to use self-leveling mud. So without any further ado, let's kick it. Got 3,000 feet of engineered wood. It was supposed to be click lock, but it is a glue joint instead. So we had to run out to the store and buy a bunch of glue for the joints. Also, we had to get a bunch of float because we have holes in the floor everywhere as well. So welcome to the sticks. We're working out in the boondocks for this one. Country living at its finest. Somebody installed some brand new grass that died right away. And here's what we got. Wood everywhere. Nice and wide open though. Holes along the back of the house. Holes. Holes. Walk-in closet. I'm told this is a millennial fireplace. Not my words. Don't want to walk under there, that's some bad luck. Molding to the tile. We're gonna make our own little threshold, matching it to the black color for the exterior. Floating floor, so we gotta do a team molding. Well, this is gonna be fun dealing with all these holes in the floor. Let's take a look at our wood. It's LM Costa Mesa. It is Acacia, colors Malibu, aluminum oxide finish, 32 square feet per box, 3/8 of an inch thick by 6.5 inch wide. Looks like it's carb exemption, that can't be good. Ultra low emitting formaldehyde, and it's made in Cambodia, home of flooring. Made by LM. Floating 101. We're gonna fill in all these holes at all the exterior doors, make it nice and perfect. The key when you're doing this is to use the right mud and the proper amount of water. A little too much water or not enough water and the mud won't mix up properly, won't dry right, and it won't get to the high enough PSI where it's really hard. So always follow the directions on the bag. What I like to do is use a ratio bucket. It measures the water and shows you exactly how much water to use. So there's no guesswork. The contractor wants us to be very close to the top of these door trims here. Even though we're going to use a special molding that I'm going to make for it, we are still going to get the height very, very close to the top. So that's the way he wants it. And we're using self-leveling mud because it dries the fastest and no rocks in it. and self-leveling mud doesn't want to build up, so we're going to have to go over it a couple times to get the result and achieve what we want to be at. We're going to get at it. This is how we float. Get on this side. All right, bring it over here. I'm gonna start down here. That way we work our way to that side. Give it to me. You gotta push that in there. Push it all down here. So we weren't planning on doing any floating today. All my float tools I left at the shop. I have a big mix bucket, mixers, scrapers. It's supposed to be a clear cut. We get out to the job and just start working, and there's we're out in the boondocks. There's a Home Depot that's like 40 minutes from here. So we had to make do with what we had, and we made one run to Home Depot and grabbed a couple bags of mud, and actually 2 runs. We didn't get enough the first time, but I wasn't gonna go home, and now we're home, and then now we're back. Too much loss of time, so make do with what we have. Actually, I like to use a back of a flooring board. It doesn't scrape as deep into the mud as it's setting up before it hardens all the way. There's like a time in the middle where it's almost like the analogy of, I don't want to say Play-Doh, but a little bit harder, like a model clay that's hardening. And it's the perfect time to scrape off any highs or lows. This one's not quite ready yet. If you can put your fingerprints on it, it's not ready yet. Right here, just a little bit right there. That's good, that's good. Let's sweep it and let's test it. Let's cut a piece of padding and I'll get a small board and let's go test it and see how high we are. Can I have that knife real quick? Oh, I hate this. How is this floor installed?
You know, it's easy. It just sucks. There's so much. There's like 3/4 half boards and quarter long ones.
A lot of, not really any full boards then, basically. How many full boards in every box? 5? That's hey. We get some where there's 2 full boards in every box. You know that. That is like perfect. Even though we're going to put a molding there, and the molding will make up a little bit of difference. The molding's actually going to be almost higher there. He wants it at the top, that's where he gets it. Come down, check all the way. You got to check along the whole thing. Because you want to make sure if there's nothing where you have to scrape it for too high.
Too high right here.
Let's check this whole door. Maybe scrape that a little bit there. But even that, I don't even think. You know what it is? It's right there. You see that little spot? Come back and scrape it a little bit. I mean, if it's all within a 16th, that's where we're going to, because we have a molding. Go back there. Was that low right here? Was that low? Go back a little bit. Come back to here. Stop, stop. You know what? That's so close, we can fix that.
The cap.
Yeah. That's just, like, this is the side I think we need to work on. So hold on a second, hold on. Where does it start at? Go back a little bit so I can put a mark on it. It's good there. Okay, so from this door. Okay, check it all the way down. So it's the lowest over here. So what we'll do, Hunter, is we're gonna start from here. We'll start from this corner where you're at and pour till we get down to our mark.
Just a tiny bit. Self-leveling mud is what it is, self-leveling, but it needs an assist. You need to at least put it, constantly pushing it up where it needs to be, and then feathering it down. And it'll do the rest of the work, but it needs a little persuasion. It needs to put it in the neighborhood where it needs to be. Now once the floor is really hardened, before we leave, we're going to do one final scraping with our razor blade scraper. So the razor blade scraper will actually take off any of the little high edges that are now hardened. They'll scrape off a lot easier today than they will tomorrow. So watch this. Glass. We want it to look like a sheet of glass. Wow, so I hope you found that useful and informative. Be sure to check out part 2 where we start to install this floor. It's a beautiful acacia floor and I can't wait to show you how to glue it together. Not glue it down, glue it together. If you're new to the channel, be sure to check out some of our other content. We have lots of great videos on how to install wood, laminate, and vinyl. Plus we do product reviews. I review wood, laminate, and vinyl. I put them head to head, I run them over, I dunk them, I submerge them, I do whatever it takes to find out which of these floors are best for you. If you haven't subscribed yet, I want you to take out your favorite flooring mallet, smash that subscribe button so you don't miss any future content. Say goodbye, little Cammy. No? He's out of here, and so am I. Thanks for watching.